Lois, back to winning ways. Were you pleased with that performance?
I think there were areas that we can be really pleased about. I just think we were probably a little bit inconsistent. I thought the first half we were good. I think that we were really dominant in a lot of our defence. I just think second half came around and we came away from process a little bit, and when we did that we looked a little bit scrappy, but overall obviously with tough conditions I think that we did better at controlling them in the first half, and then in the second half had a period of about 25 minutes where we just weren't our usual selves, and we just didn't have the ball and made it quite difficult for ourselves.
You mentioned there tough conditions. How hard is it for the girls to play there? And it's difficult, isn't it, to prepare for those conditions, isn't it?
Well, we had good prep, to be fair. It absolutely teamed it down on Tuesday, and they were really, really good in training. So we had good preparation in terms of that. I just think, they're not conditions that you would probably opt to play in, because I think it makes everyone be a little bit more conservative, and we like to have it where it's a little bit drier, but you've got to be ready to play in those conditions come September or October for semi-finals and finals. So we'll learn a lot from it, and I just think that we were much better in the first half than we were in the second.
Big scoreline, but credit to Giants, they really did put an effort in today, didn't they?
Yeah, and especially in that opening half, I think you could tell that they had a real fight about them, and they had some good some good challenge in them, and you could tell that they wanted to really, really put us to work, and that was what made it a real physical encounter in the first sort of 30-40 minutes. So again, they probably led the way in the second half for the first 20-minute spell, but after that we got to our processes and came good.
Quick word, Ebonys dead over a hat-trick. Have you just been really impressed with her this year?
Yeah, it's good to see Ebs get that hat-trick, because we've been asking her to really, really push on all players and put herself in the right spots. And yeah, she's doing a brilliant job. I think actually, working on a lot of things that what people probably don't always realise at training. She's talking a lot in defence and just learning the role a little bit more. She's obviously still a really young player, but week on week out she's challenging herself, and she's challenging other teams as well, so that's good.
Mel Howard seems to be involved in a lot. Are you pleased with how she's grown into the role of the leader? I know she's always been that, but do you think she's developed in that over the years?
Yeah, definitely. I think, we say to Mel that the more times she touches the ball, the better we are. And I think that Huddersfield had a card mark today. They were trying to either talk her out or play her out of the game quite a lot. So she did a good job adapting to that. And she's good. I think that she's, again, a bit like Ebbs, there'd be a lot of things that Mel does that goes unnoticed to other people, but we definitely know how much value she's adding to us as a group.